we will start standing. From here, we're gonna step our feet out into a nice wide V. Heels are facing in and toes are facing out. External rotation in the hips. From here, we're gonna bring the arms to a W. Palms are facing up. Good, and we're gonna reach them to a nice wide V up. Good, W and V. Excellent. Pressing the arms away, pulling them in. Good. Adding on a knee bend when the arms come to the W. Arms bend, knees bend. Breathe. Sitting down into your wide V, ears over the shoulders, over the hips. Sitting back almost as if you had an imaginary wall behind you. Good. Breathing. Last 4, and then we stand tall. 3, 2. Hold it up. Hands in a V, feet in a V. We're going to lift and lower the heels. Little lifts. Breathe. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the heels up. Good. Release. Walk the feet together. Release the arms. Feet and our parallel hips to start, toes facing forward. We're going to bring the arms in front of us at shoulder height, palms facing down. We're going to bend the knees. Good. From here, we're going to alternate knee lifts. Staying in that squatted position. Good. Bring the knees all the way up as if you were going to bring them to the elbows. Good. Point the toes. Excellent. Chest lifted. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Slowly rise. We're going to bring the arms to a circle. Elbows facing out. From here, going just to the right side, we're going to twist. Little torso twist. And twist. And twist. Good. Breathe. Good. Adding on that right arm, lifting as you twist and lowering as you come back to center. Good. And twist and lift. Keeping the hips square, facing forward, just working on the rotation through the torso. Last one here, and we switch sides. Hands stay down, just twisting to the left. Good. Breathe. Excellent. Really reaching through those arms. Adding on that left arm, lifting as we twist. Great job, you guys. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Last one right here. Coming back to center. Release. Excellent. Coming to the end of your mat, we're going to get into plank series. Have your weights close by because we're going to grab them right after. All right, coming to the end of your mat. Take a big inhale, arms come up. And a big exhale, fold forward. Lock yourself out to your high plank. Shoulders over, the elbows over the wrists. Heels are over the toes. One nice long straight line from the head down. Hips are just about in line from the shoulders, not too high, not too low. Good, navel's pulled in, rounding through the upper back muscles. From here, we're going to take the right leg, just the right side. We're going to pull the knee into the chest, making sure that the tailbone is reaching back versus rounding. Good. Excellent. We're going to press the knee back so the leg stays bent, but the knees come in alignment with one another. And then we're going to press the leg all the way up, coming to a 3-legged down dog. Good. We're going to pull the knee in, coming to the chest, lengthening through the spine. Knees attaching, still staying in that high plank. And then lifting to a single leg down dog. Excellent. On 4 counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and back. Knees attached for 4, 3, 2, 1. And lift for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same exact thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. We're going to speed up the pace. We're going to go for 2, for 2, for 2, for 2, for 2, for 2, 2, 2, and 2. Woo! Last 2. Good. One more right here. Excellent. Plant, swing the leg all the way through, plant the foot. Excellent. From here, we're going to come into a runner's lunge. Little stretch. Pressing the hips down and down and down. Good. 4, 3, 2. Hands can stay on the mat or come up to the knee, whatever feels best. Quick little stretch here, taking a big inhale. Arms coming up, little back bend. Good. Little release for the shoulders, right? Exhale, hands come down. We're gonna step back to our high plank. Hold, and we're gonna do the same exact thing with the other side. So coming into your high plank, taking the left knee, pulling it in, lengthening through the tailbone. Good, and then pressing it so the knees attach, and then pressing it all the way up, three-legged down dog. Good, and pull it in, hold, knees attach, hold, press it up. Good, pull it in, knees attach, press it up. Good, pull it in, knees attach, press up. We're gonna go to a 4 count for 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Same exact thing. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going. Slow and steady. Shifting back to that high plank and then up, hiking the hips. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending your single leg down dog. Switching to a 2 count. We're in for 2, back for 2, up for 2. Good. Woo, great job, you guys. Excellent. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1 right here. Good. Come back to your high plank. Excellent. Holding here. Good. Breathe. Pressing into the palms, pressing into the toes. Those shoulders are on fire. I know you've got this. From here, staying in your high plank, we're going to do little hip lifts, alternating right and left. Pulling the hips as if you're pulling the hips closer to that bottom ribs. Shortening the length between each side. Alternating right and left and right. Little crunches. Almost. For 4. Whew, last 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1 each side. Excellent. From here, we're going to step the left foot in. Slowly bringing the hands to the center. Bringing the feet into your wide V. Heels facing in, toes facing out. Carefully rise. Excellent. Knees are bent. Knees are right over the ankles. Hands are going to come behind the head. From here, we're going to take the elbows, just working the right side. We're going to lower the elbow to the right knee and lift. And lower and lift. Good. Crunching into the abdominals, getting into the obliques. Good. A lot of our shoulder work today is in plank. 4 more and we switch. 3, 2. Last one here, come back to center, switch sides. Breathe. Coming nice and low in the hips. Nice and low in the knees. Ears, shoulders, hips stay stacked. Remember that imaginary wall behind you. Good, last 4. 3, 2. Last one here, come back to center. Taking the hands, we're gonna come down onto the mat, hinging at the hips. Walking the hands to the left leg, so you're in that runner's lunge. Stepping the left leg back, high plank. Breathe. Good. From here, coming to the forearms, shoulders over the elbows, heels still over the toes. Pressing into the palms, engaging through the upper back muscles. One nice long straight line from the head down. You've got this. From here, bending, dropping the knees to the mat directly below you so that body weight is still forward. Hips are not back into like a tabletop. Keeping the toes curled under. From here, we're going to alternate straightening the legs. So we lift. Driving through the balls of the feet, lifting the knee. Right and left. and right, and left. You've got it. Breathe. Good. Last 4, you're gonna feel that core engage. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1 each side. Good, knees come back down. From here, we're gonna do the same exact thing for the upper body. Hands pressing down. We're gonna alternate lengthening, lifting the elbow, pressing out of the palm, and lower it down, and alternate sides. Good, feeling that core engage, keeping those hips low to the mat, keeping the weight forward, still on the knees. Good. Last 1 each side here. Coming back to the forearms. We're gonna go double elbow lift, straightening through the arms, pressing into the palms, rooting into them, rooting into the knees, rooting into the toes. From here, press into the palms, double arm lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Only 5 more. Good. Then we hold it up top. 3, 2, hold it up, hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Bring the knees forward. Toes together, knees out wide. Send the hips back, child's pose. Reach the arms. Great job, you guys. Take a big inhale. Opening the mouth, letting it all go. Excellent. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. Carefully rise. We're gonna come over onto our bottoms for a little bit of tricep work. Feet are parallel, hips distance apart, toes are facing forward. From here, hands come down behind you, a little bit wider than hips distance, and thumbs are facing forward. So thumbs are facing towards the bottom. If this is ever too much for the wrists, feeling free to come to the forearms and here lifting, bending, and straightening. Good. Otherwise, lift the hips up nice and high. From here, we're just gonna bend and straighten the arms. Making sure that the movement is coming from the arms and not from the hips. The hips are just along for the ride. Keeping the hips nice and lifted. Firing up those triceps. This is a majority of our tricep work for today's class. Good. Breathing, staying here, keep going. If it's too much for the wrists, dropping the hips to the mat, and you can still bend and straighten from the arms or coming to the forearms and pressing up. Good. Breathe. Wherever you are, we hold it low in 3, 2, hold it low and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. Firing up the triceps, you've got this. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it low, hold. Good, lift the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Drop the hips, roll out the wrists. Great job, you guys. Excellent. Spinning around, we're gonna come onto our knees, grabbing the weights, getting ready for arm work. Excellent. Starting double kneeling, but we're gonna lift the hips up so the hips are right over the knees. Arms are in a low V. Good, an upside down V, I guess. Feel free to bring them up a little bit higher, but you're gonna start to really feel those shoulders. From here, we're just gonna turn the palms to face them down and up, and down, and up. Good, rotating through the shoulders, reaching. How long can you make those arms? Really engaging every muscle, breathing into it. Good, no flimsy arms, just moving around. Lengthen them through, really reaching. How long can you make them? Excellent. Good. Start to step one foot forward, curl the toes under, step up with both legs. Great job, you guys. Keep flipping the palms, moving a little bit quicker. Flip, and flip, and flip, and flip. Good. Ending with the palms facing up in 4, 3, 2. Palms face up. From here, we're going to do a little bend, reach, pulling the elbows into the side of the body, reaching, focusing more on the reach here. It really is time for you to lengthen through the arms. You might start to feel the triceps fire up. They just worked pretty hard. Good. Keeping the wrists nice and neutral. Light grip on the weights. I know it's hard. Good. Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Firing up. You've got it. Stay with it. Awesome. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one. Palms face up, still in that low V. From here, we're going to combo the 2 movements. We're going to flip them down, up, bend, reach. Flip, down, up, bend, reach. Good. You got it. Bend, reach. Whoo. My arms are on fire. Breathing, controlling, focusing on that mind-body connection. How long can you make the arms? Can you engage every muscle? Good. Feeling free to drop weights at any point. This is your workout. Good. 8 more like this. Excellent. Last 6, 5, 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. Good. Release, roll the shoulders out. Great job, you guys. From here, arms are going to come to a low goal pose. So we're still in that 90-degree angle in the elbow, but the arms are not lifted to shoulder height. Feel free to do this and then maybe drop if you want a little bit extra. The shoulders are going to fire up pretty quickly. So coming wherever you are, if you want high goal post or if you want low goal post with the elbows pretty much in front of the rib cage. Feet are parallel, hips distance apart. From here, we're going to open and close the arms. Good. So arms are opening pretty much to a W, unless you're up here. Wherever you feel, making sure that the shoulders are melting down the back, pressing away from the ears. Good. Stepping the right leg back into our lunge. From here, slowly lowering down. Good, coming to that low point. As the arms close, melt the back leg down just a little bit further. Melt it down and then lift it. Almost if you were going down an inch, up an inch. Good. You've got it. Breathe. Just melting a little bit further down with the legs. Controlling the movement. Whew. Good. Holding low in 4. In 3, 2. Hold it low. Hold. Good. We're going to open the arms back up. Still coming to that pretty much like a W. So the arms are low. The hands are just about shoulder height. From here, we're going to take the elbows. I'm going to turn to face you. We're going to take the elbows and we're going to press them back so the arms come down. And then we're going to pull them forward so the arms come behind the elbows. Good. So lowering and lifting, focusing on moving the elbows versus moving the hands. The hands are just along for the ride. Good. Breathe. Firing up those shoulders. Whew. Can you come a little bit lower into the legs? Excellent. Come a little bit quicker. Excellent. Wrist stay neutral. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one here. Carefully release the arms. Step that back leg forward. Shake it out. Great job. From here, reach the arms forward. Palms are going to be pressing down. So they're in front of you at a diagonal. Good. From here, we're going to use the arms and we're going to pull the shoulders and the elbows back and then pressing forward and back. Think about really getting into those upper back muscles, hugging the spine of the shoulder blades, pulling those elbows. Good. Stepping the opposite leg back to your lunge. Melting down, coming to that low point. Good. You've got it. As the elbows pull back, think about melting a little bit further down in the legs and then lifting. Good. Down an inch, up an inch with the legs. Staying in that burn. Front knee is right over the ankles. The focus here is on upper body. I should have said this earlier. Sorry. So feel free not to add the legs today. Breathing. You got it. Melting a little bit further down as those elbows pull back. Holding back In 4, in 3, in 2. Hold it back, hold, melt a little bit lower in the legs. From here, we're gonna pull the elbows down, and then we're gonna lift them up. So pull them down and lift them up, and pull, and lift, and pull, and lift, and pull, and lift, and pull, and lift. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the elbows down, pull them back, and back, and back. Pulling. Think about using the shoulder blades to pull a little bit closer towards one another. Sinking a little bit lower in the hips. Good. Squeezing those elbows together. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully release the arms, straighten through the legs, step them back together. Great job, you guys. Get rid of the weights, grab a drink. All right, quick little shake out here. We'll stretch the arms. Go ahead and bring the right arm across the body, hook with the left. Think about pressing the right arm down, using the left arm to pull a little bit closer, opening up through the upper back muscles, down through the shoulder. Feel that nice deep stretch. Almost as if the arms are pressing in opposition of one another. Good. Carefully release. Right arm comes up overhead, palm against the back. Think about walking the fingertips a little bit further down. Using the hand to guide the elbow a little bit further back. Good. Excellent. Release. Opposite hand comes across, hook. Breathe. Good. Letting the heart rate come down. Release. Arm comes up. Good. Excellent. Great job, you guys. Release. Grab your chair. Getting ready for thigh work. Alrighty, grabbing your chair, we're gonna start with our feet parallel, hips distance apart. Toes are gonna be facing forward. From here, we're just gonna lift and lower the heels, coming to those calf raises, getting the legs ready to work, getting them warmed up. Breathing. Good. Navel's pulled in, chest is lifted. Good. Adding on here, as the heels lift, we're gonna bend the knees and then straighten the legs and lower the heels. And lift and bend and straighten and lower. Excuse me. Excellent. Making sure that you're sitting down against that imaginary wall. Ears, shoulders, hips stay stacked. Knees coming in front of you. Heels or glutes staying right over the heels. Good. You've got it. 4 more like this. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Last one right here. Excellent. Release the heels. From here, taking the right leg, we're going to bend it behind us. Left foot still staying on the mat. If you want to reach around, feel free to grab that foot exactly as if we were coming into that quad stretch. Hips staying square. The focus here is really to lengthen through that thigh, pressing the pelvic bone forward, keeping the hips nice and square. From here, coming into this single leg, we're just gonna knee bend, lower, and lift. If having this hand behind is too much, feel free to just let the back leg float, keeping it bent, keep it lengthening. Good. We're just getting to a little bit of single thigh work here. Breathing. Keeping your balance. Keeping the hips square. Good. Think about lengthening through the thigh. Good. Hold it low in 4, 3, 2. Hold it low. Hold. Taking this right thigh. We're going to press the thigh back and back. Using the thigh. Good. You might start to feel the glute fire up as that thigh presses back, but the focus here is on the thigh work. Pressing that thigh, guiding with the knee. Keeping the hips square. You got it. Excellent. Keep that nice deep knee bend in that left side. Good. Comboing the two movements. Left knee presses down. Right knee presses back. Bend, press. Bend, press. Bend, press. Bend, press. Good. Bend, press. Bend, press. Bend, press at any point. Feeling free to release and shake it out. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it nice and low. From here, we're going to take that right thigh and we're going to lift it out to the side. And lift it out. Woo! Good. We're almost done, I promise you. Breathe. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. Hold, lift up onto that left toe, lifting the left heel, bending the knee. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the heel, turning side profile so the left hand is on the chair. We're going to lengthen the leg straight out in front of us. Toes pointing, hips staying square, focusing on the thigh lifting here. From here, little pulses up and up and up. Good. That left leg is on fire. I know it's kind of a combo of thighs and glutes. It's very cruel. Breathe. Point the toes, lengthening through the leg. Making sure that the toes are facing forward, no external rotation. Good. Hips staying square. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Use the thigh to using the thigh versus letting the hips catch. If they start to catch, maybe bring the leg down a little bit lower. We're going to flex the foot, pulling the toes closer to the face. From here, we're going to do a little bend, reach. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. Focusing more on the reach, pressing that heel away, trying to lengthen through the back of the arm or back of the leg. Feeling that thigh fire up. Good. Press and press and press. Whoo. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold. From here, we're going to turn the toes to an external rotation and then back to center. External rotation, back to center. Keeping a small micro bend in the standing knee, try not to lock it out. Good. External and back to center. Feel that thigh working. Breathing. Holding that external rotation in 4, 3, 2. Holding the external rotation, pulse it up and up. So getting us that inner thigh. You've got it. Breathe. Last little bit, and then we do the other side. Flex that foot, lengthen through the leg. How long can you make it? Thigh to the sky. 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Hold. Come up onto the left toes. Bend the knees. Balance hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Great job, you guys. Whew. All right. Same exact thing, other side. From here, it's going parallel hips to start. Toes are facing the chair. We're going to take the left leg. We're going to pull the heel to the glute, lengthening through the thigh. Really think about as if you were pulling the heel closer to the glute and pressing the thigh away. So you're pressing the thigh outward, so you find that length. From here, bending and straightening the right knee. Same exact series this side. Excellent. Bending and straightening. Feeling free to not have that hand just bending, just keeping this left leg bent. Whatever feels best. Good. Keeping the hips square, focusing on the balance. Controlling that bend. It does not have to be quick. Controlling it all the way down, all the way up. Excellent. Keeping the hips square. Great job, you guys. Stay with it. We hold low in 4, 3, 2. Hold it low, taking the left thigh. We're going to press it back and back and back. Using the thigh to press back. Good. Taking the glute work out of it. Just pressing that thigh, that knee a little bit further back behind you. Keeping the hips square. You've got it. Breathing, pressing. Whew. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one here, we're going to combo the 2 movements. Right knee bends, left knee presses. Bench press. Bench press. Bench press. Bench press. Good. You've got it. Breathe. Bench press. Bench press. Both thighs are working. They are both on fire. Last 4 and we hold it low. 3, 2. Hold it low. Hold. Taking the left thigh. We lift it out to the side and come back. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Good. You've got it. Last 4, 3, 2. Last one here, straight through the leg, turn side profile so that right hand comes down. Left leg is going to come right in front of you. Pointing the toes. Good. From here, pulse the leg up and up and up. Breathing. Keeping the hips square. Lengthening through the leg. Navel is pulled in. Chest is lifted. Good. Breathe. Pointing those toes, engaging through the thigh, using the thigh to lift the leg. Whew. Breathe. 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up, flex the foot, bend, reach. Bend, reach. Driving through that heel, lengthening, pressing the leg away from you. Firing up the thigh. You've got this. We are almost done, I promise. Good. Breathe. Whew. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leg stays flex. Leg stays out. Pull those toes close to the face. External rotation to normal. External rotation. Opening up the hip. Turning the toes to face to the left. Good. Breathe. Firing up that thigh. You've got it. Do not worry about how high the leg is. You'll still feel the thigh activate. Holding the external rotation in 4, 3, 2. Hold the external rotation, pulse it up and up. Inner thigh to the sky. Breathe, heel facing in towards the midline, toes facing out. Navel is pulled in. Good. 8, and then we have a balance challenge. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Leg stays up, come up onto the toes. Good, bend that knee. Balance challenge, my legs are shaking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, shake it out. Great job, you guys. Grab a drink, and we will stretch. All right. From here, just grabbing, this might not be like a stretch, but we'll do it a little bit anyway. Pulling the heel close to the glute, lengthening through the thigh, keeping the knees in line or the stretching side, the stretching knee back behind. Lengthening through the thigh. Maybe you reach around to the opposite hand to grab the foot. Finding a focal point for balance. Good. Great job. Release, switch. Pulling the heel closer to the glute, lengthening. Excellent. All right, carefully release. We're gonna go right into glute work. We're gonna come, my room's a little small, so it's gonna be hard for you to see me fully, so I'm gonna do both halves. We're gonna bring the hands down onto the chair. We're gonna lengthen the arms all the way out. Walking the feet so that they're underneath the hips. Reaching the hands, pressing down onto your chair, ears staying in line in between the hands, or in between the biceps. Breathing. From here, we're going to take the right leg, we're going to tap it back. Good. And we're going to lift it up. From here, little pulses up and up, going right in to the burn zone. Keeping the left knee bent, trying not to lock it out. So you're in one nice long straight line, parallel with the floor. Pressing, using the hands, really pressing into the chair to root, to ground you. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up. From here, flex the foot. Good. Same exact thing. We're going to do a little bend, reach. This time, pulling the heel closer to the glute. Breathing. Good. Driving through the heel. Pressing, bend, reach. Bend, reach. Focusing on that reach. How long can you make your leg? Good. Head staying down. Ears in line with the bicep, or ears in line in between the biceps. Sorry. Last 4, 3, 2. Legs stays back. Turn the toes of face towards the ground. Still flex. From here, we're going to open up, turning to that external rotation, and then turn the toes to face the ground. And external rotation and in, and external rotation and in. Good. Breathe. Last 4, and we hold out in the external rotation. Keeping the hips square. 3, 2. Holding the external rotation, pulse it up and up. You're going to feel the outer glutes start to engage. Stay here, you've got it. Breathing. Good. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold the leg up, turn the toes face to the ground, point the toes back behind you. From here, we're going to alternate lifting the arms right and left, and right and left. Good. 4 more. 3, root into the foot. Last 2. Last 1 each side. Good. Carefully release the leg. Walk the feet closer. Maybe bring the hands to the ground, pedaling out the knees. Shifting weight from side to side. Those glutes work really hard. Whatever feels best here. Taking a few rounds of breath. Good. Excellent. Whenever you are ready, carefully rise. We're going to go right into the other side. So same exact thing here. Finding that flat back position so the hands are reaching. Good. Head is in line with the spine. And don't let it hang. Ears are between the biceps. Walking the feet so that they're underneath the hips. Navel's pulled in. Opposite leg is going to step back. From here we lift and pulse and pulse. Keeping the toes to facing down towards the ground. Our toes want to open up to the sides. It's a little bit easier. We're really keeping those hips pressing down, keeping them nice and square, and the toes facing the mat. Staying in the burn zone. Think about squeezing the seat to initiate that lift. Good. Reaching the arms, pressing down into the chair with the hands. You've got it. Breathe. One side is always a little bit more challenging than the other. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold it up. Flex the foot, pointing the toes to the mat. From here, bend, reach, pulling the heel closer to the glute, and then reaching, lengthening through the leg, the hamstring. How long can you make it? Bend, reach, bend, reach, bend, reach. Good. Navel's pulled in, keeping those hips square, trying to shift the weight to the midline. Shifting the energy to the center of the body. 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Flex the foot. External rotation, back to center. External rotation, back to center. We're almost done, and then we come down to the mat. Stay with it. You got this, you guys. Great job. Holding that external rotation in 4, 3, 2. Hold the external rotation. Pulse the leg. Up and up and up. Reaching the arms. Good. Good. Last 4. 3, 2. Hold the leg up. Turn the toes to face back down towards the mat. Point the toes. Alternate lifting the hands up off the mat, or up off the chair. Right and left and right and left. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1 each side. Release. Drop the foot. Hands can stay on the chair or come down to the mat. Whatever feels best. Bending and straightening through the knees. Maybe letting the head hang. Shifting the gaze between the legs. Maybe coming to stillness. Reaching the arms behind the calves. Think about pulling the upper body a little bit closer. Maybe bending the knees, bring the chest to the thighs. Doing that nice deep stretch. Letting everything hang. Good. Breathe. Carefully bending the knees and rising. Head is the last thing to come up. Excellent. Grabbing a drink, we're going to come down onto our mat. All right, one last little set of glute work. We're going to come onto our stomachs. Feet are going to be hips distance apart or wider on the mat, whatever feels best. Elbows are going to be bent into your goalposts if you were on the mat, but the hands, so elbows are on the, you're in a goalpost, so elbows are in line with the shoulders and bent, palms are flat on the mat. Good. From here, breathing. Head stays in line with the spine, gazes toward the top of the mat. Good. We're going to start to straighten. We're going to start to strengthen the low back as we get into a little bit of glute work. So flexing the toes, bringing the balls of the feet onto the mat. Good. Arms are in that goalpost. Head is in line with the spine. Pressing, rooting through the hips, pressing the pelvic bone down into the mat. From here, we're going to straighten through the legs, pressing into the balls of the feet, lifting the kneecaps, pulling them away, squeezing through the glutes and contracting the thighs, and then lower, and lift, and lower. So it's a small range of movement. We're just lifting the knees up off the mat, strengthening, straightening through the legs. Good, contracting the quads, squeezing the glutes, pulling the kneecaps away from the mat. Head stays in line with the spine. Hips and pelvic bone pressing down against the mat. Good. Holding the knees up in 4, 3, 2. Holding the knees up, keeping the toes curled under. From here, pressing into the hips. We're going to pull the knees, or pull the heels into the glutes, and then press them away, not letting the knees touch the mat, keeping them hovering up. In for 2, and out for 2. And in for 2, and out for 2. Head is in line with the spine. You're going to feel the low back. We're strengthening through the low back, keeping the hips pressed against the mat, keeping the kneecaps up, hovering up off the mat. Good. We're going to come into singles after this. In for 1, out for 1. In for 1, out for 1. Good. Great job, you guys. Breathing, keeping those kneecaps hovering up off the mat, squeezing, contracting the quads. Holding it in 4, 3, 2. Holding the legs bent, keeping the knees up, lifting the chest up off the mat. Head is in line with the spine. Don't let it hang. Good. From here, we're going to pulse the thighs up and up. This, and maybe the smallest range of motion, they may not move at all. That is perfectly fine. The goal here is to do a deeper squeeze for the glutes, pressing the thighs, pressing the knees a little bit further away from the mat. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Release the knees, release the head, neck, and shoulder. Wipe the feet. Great job, you guys. Take a big inhale. Open the mouth, let it all go. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. From here, feet are going to come to the mat. Hands are going to come underneath the shoulders. We're going to press up into a tabletop position. Few rounds of cat-cow. Good. Taking a big inhale, arching through the back, lifting the head. A big exhale, rounding through the back, bringing the chin to the chest. Good. Breathing, taking this at your own pace, releasing the low back. It just works nice and hard. Good. One more here, wherever you are. Excellent. Go ahead and bring the knees in. We're going to sit around onto our bottoms and lower all the way down for ab work. And then we are done. So lowering all the way down to the back. From here, legs are going to come, extend straight up to the ceiling. Legs above the hips. Hands coming down by the sides. Lengthening through the legs. From here, we're going to take the right leg and we're going to lower it down, hovering it up off the mat while the left leg stays lifted. And then lift. And lower and lift. Nice and slow, controlling the movement all the way up and down. Think about pressing. Good. And pulling that leg up as if you were moving it through monk. Head stays in line with the spine, nice and long. Good. Breathing. Holding the leg down in 4. In 3. In 2. Hold the leg down. Hold. We're going to take the left leg, this leg that's lifted, and we're going to go down a few inches, up a few inches, down a few inches, up a few inches. Good. Try to keep that right leg just hovering up off the mat. Navel's pulled in, pull that belly to the spine, hollowing out the stomach. Good. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1. Both legs lift. Great job. If this ever gets to be too much for the hip flexors, feeling free to bend the knees and doing the same range of motion. Getting ready to the other side. Right stays lifted, left lowers and lifts. Good. Breathe. Navel's pulled in. At any point, bending the knees just creates less, it creates a shorter lever for the hips. Good. Breathing. Wherever you are, staying with it. Holding that leg down in 4. In 3. In 2. Great job. Hold it low. Right leg down a few inches, up a few inches. Good. Lengthening. Navel's pulled in. Good. Pointing the toes straight up towards the ceiling. You've got it. 8. Good. Last 4. 3, 2. Last 1 here. Lift both legs. Great job. Release. Hug the knees to the chest. Little squeeze here. Taking a big inhale. Opening the mouth, letting it go. Excellent. Bringing the legs back to tabletop position. Or just kidding. Bringing the legs straight up to the ceiling. Toes facing. Toes pointed towards the ceiling. From here, we're just going to start to tuck the pelvis. The same exact thing we do in thigh work. When you're on the ground, it feels just a little bit differently because we're going to pull, trying to press the low back against the mat. And the hips are still going to come a little bit closer to the ribs. And you're going to see that my legs are starting to come a little bit closer towards my face. So the goal is here is that we're preparing for a reverse crunch. So think about pressing that tailbone down into the mat, lifting the hips just ever so slightly and pulling them closer to the ribs, the bottom rib. Good. Decreasing the length of space between the hips and the rib. Pull that navel in a little bit closer. If this is enough, feeling free to stay here. If you want a little bit more, coming into a full reverse crunch, starting to lift the hips a little bit higher. Pressing the palms down, bringing the feet, the knees, the thighs together. Pressing, lifting the hips. Good. Start to lift the hips a little bit higher, lifting the toes to the ceiling. 4 more wherever you are. 3, 2, last 1. Good. Release, hug the knees to the chest. Great job. Big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. Last set here. We're gonna get into the obliques a little bit. So extending the legs back up overhead. At any point, feeling free to bend the knees. From here, hands coming out to a nice wide T. Good. From here, we're gonna take the legs and we're gonna lower to a diagonal just to the right and then come back to center. And to the right and lift. Good. Squeezing those knees together. Rooting into the hands. Getting into the obliques. Pressing the hips down. This opposite hip is going to want to lift. Think about really pressing it, rooting into the mat. And only going as low as you can before that lifts. Good. We're going to hold it low in 4, 3, 2, holding it low, hold, shift the gaze in the opposite direction of the legs, hold, breathe, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully come back to center, head comes back to center. Great job, either legs are extended or they're bent, wherever you are, same exact thing, other side. You lower to a diagonal on the left, and lift, and lift, and lift. Good, pressing this hip down. Good, squeezing through the knees. Breathe. Great job, you guys, staying with it. Last little bit and we stretch. Hold it low in 4, 3, 2, hold it low, hold. Shift the gaze in the opposite direction of the legs. Breathe. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, come back to center. Hug the knees to the chest. Big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Excellent. Another big inhale. Open the mouth, let it go. Awesome. From here, we're going to rock and roll up and down the spine. Just a few times. Coming onto the sit bones, planting the feet. We're going to swing the legs behind us, coming into our tabletop position. One leg is going to step forward. The hands can frame the foot. Maybe extending that back leg out a little bit more. Curling the toes under, lifting the knee and pressing and bring it back. Pressing the hips forward, feeling that nice deep stretch in the hip flexors. Breathing. Front knee is right over the ankle. Feeling free to keep the hands on the mat or lifting them up to the knee, whatever feels best. Setting that body weight forward, lengthening through the back leg. Good, coming to that cool down. If you want a little bit more of a thigh stretch, bending the knee, bending that back leg and reaching around with the opposite hand to grab the foot. Just feel a little bit of a stretch here as you press the hips a little bit further forward. Good. Shifting the weight to this front leg. Excellent. If you are here, carefully release. We will take a big inhale, arms coming up, back bend. And a big exhale, hands coming down, shifting the hips back. Trying not to bring the hips all the way to the glute. Just bringing the hips so they're right over the knee. Flexing the front foot, pulling the toes closer to the face. If you want a little bit more of a stretch with the hamstring, think about folding a little bit deeper, bringing the head to the knee, or walking the fingertips a little bit further away. Good, allowing the body to fold to that nice deep stretch. Excellent. Good, carefully release. Shift the weight forward, swing that leg around. Other leg swings in front. Finding that low lunge here. Shifting that body weight forward wherever you are. Getting that nice deep stretch. Good, opening up the hips, letting the heart rate come down. Feeling free to stay here with the hands on the mat or come up to the knee, whatever feels best. Pressing the body weight forward. Good, if you want a little bit deeper of a thigh stretch, bending the leg, reaching around to the opposite hand just to hold the foot. You'll feel this thigh start to stretch and lengthen. Good. Excellent. If you are here, carefully release the foot. We'll take a big inhale, arms coming up in a back bend. And a big exhale, hands coming down. Shift the hips back, stopping the hips when they get right over the knee. Pulling the toes up, flexing. From here, maybe you're folding, maybe you're walking the fingertips. Wherever you are, finding that nice deep stretch in the backs of the leg, in the hamstring. Excellent. Awesome. Carefully rise. That leg swing is behind you. From here, slowly coming onto the sit bone, finding any comfortable seated position. Good. Feeling free to close the eyes. We'll take a big inhale. Arms coming up. And a big exhale, rolling the wrists down. Good. Shake the head. Yes. Shake it. No. Good. Head comes back to center. Take a nice big inhale. Both arms coming up. And a big exhale, rolling the wrists down. Roll the head to one side. Good, and switch. Excellent. Head comes back to center. Take one last big inhale, both arms coming up. And a big exhale, letting it all go. Great job today, ladies. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Have an awesome day. Thank you for coming, and I will see you on Friday.